Okay, so today we left from Lethbridge and headed north. Cut through a bunch of agricultural lands, a lot of high winds cutting through right here. Right before Calgary, we ended up cutting to the west. And we were about 20 miles out of Calgary before we actually started seeing some suburbs. But we came up here into the south part of Calgary and got a hotel. And this is where we are tonight at the motorcycle shop. Okay, so an update of what we did today. We left from Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada, and we came to Calgary. And
that was what, 120 miles, 125?
Yeah, very short drive.
I know it'll change the deeper we get into Canada. This is really looking like the U.S. in every aspect. I'm sure if you went more to the French side over in the east, it'd be different architecture and stuff.
Yeah, well, there's something over to our left. It looks like another big feedlot or something. Oh, slow down, stop. I wasn't paying attention. Ran up on the back of them. I'm sitting there on a flat, wide open highway, not thinking people are stopping in front of me. I'm looking at the fields. I wonder if they're like a broker. Feed yards. So they're going through hay in a feed yard.
Did you ever confirm that your wife got the chin mount?
It definitely could be that canola oil. The name of the plant's called rape, R-A-P-E, like the bad word. It's called rape seed. Yep. You know, I'm sure, and I think I've heard the story that they had to come up with a name that people would buy. Say they made up the name canola. There was no such thing as a canola. They just came up with it. I mean, if you're trying to sell something called rape oil, I don't think anybody's going to get it. They're not going to go for that.
Yep. No, it doesn't tip the whole truck. You ready to pass? Yeah, that is pretty cool.
It only took us maybe 2 hours. So the purpose of our drive today is to get to a motorcycle shop that's going to change out my chain because I've got a link that's going bad. They're going to do oil changes on both bikes. They're going to fix the clutch cable on his bike. It's going bad. They're going to put tires on both bikes. We're going to go to something a little bit more knobby oriented for as we go in towards Alaska and the more northern roads. So when we got into Calgary, the first thing we did today is went straight to the motorcycle shop and dropped off the bikes. And then we're waiting on Angela, my wife, to get here. And she was held up. So anyway, we just sort of made stuff to do until she got here. Some clothes washing.
That was way after the fact. I think she was here at that point.
Yeah.
We got the slushies. We went by the thrift store to get more throwaway clothes, and then that long walk back to the hotel.
Yeah, so I guess it's worth noting on the throwaway clothes is instead of having to wash clothes every day, it's easier to sort of just throw away the underwear and socks and have a pack of them, and that would last you for a week or 2 weeks. And so we went and picked up some more supplies for that. And then when we're going to wash something, it might be only every couple of weeks, but it's going to be like the actual riding outfit. And it keeps us from having to wash clothes like almost every other day.
And the riding outfits, they needed it.
Yeah,
They needed it pretty bad.
They were sweaty and dusty, and the good thing is being far enough north, today it didn't get to 100 degrees again, and so our riding now is going to be a lot less sweat oriented. All right, what else did we do? We hit a dinner with Angela. That was good. And then following that, we went to Walmart and did our shopping. Got a little A&W root beer float.
Yep.
Lazy day today.
Very nice break from the grueling pace that we had been doing so far.
Yep, so restful, and we'll be getting back at it shortly. That's funny.